Welcome to Nutcracker. This is a section for your hips, butt and inside thigh. We're going to come to all fours, making sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders and knees are underneath hips. Knees hip width apart. We're going to lift the knee now and extend to really work the outside of the hip, that area that has a tendency to build fat cells. And we want to inhale as we lift and exhale as we lower the leg. Swapping to the other side. Try and keep the hips square and point the feet. Push of the opposite hand. Exhale down. Now it's the butt toner, so we're lifting the leg behind. Nice and straightforward. This is going to tone all around the butt. But we really want to keep the foot pointed as well, because then we're conditioning the ankles and the calves as well. Keep trying to square the shoulders. Very easy to let the shoulder blades pop out here, but use the abdominals to stop the lower back from sinking and shoulders popping. Keep pointing the foot and keep the legs in parallel. We're going to have a little rest, sit back, stretch the wrists. Get the synovial fluid moving here. And just flamenco the arms up, inhale and out to the side, all the way down. Coming back to all fours. And we're going to combine these together. If your wrists are sore, by all means come down onto your elbows, you'll still get all the benefits. Just make sure the back stays straight if you go down to the elbows as well. And lift the knee out to the side. Here we go. Extend and lower. Inhale, extend and lower. Lengthen the spine long. Try not to let the lower back dip too much as you take the leg behind. Hips try to stay in parallel. Inhale. Exhale. And other leg. Inhale. You'll start to feel this burning on the second set, so keep breathing deeply. The more oxygen we get into the body, the more it's going to help us burn the fat cells. Point through the toes. Lengthen out of the top of the head. Keep legs in parallel, so kneecaps facing down towards the mat. Exhale down. And we're going to take our Arabesque leg swings now, so it's an extension. Now we do allow the hip to turn out, so the kneecap can face outwards as you rotate in the hip. Exhaling, bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Opposite arm comes forwards and we balance. Now focus on the core, 1.5 inches below the belly button, a straight drill to the spine, and that's your center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale down. Rounding the spine. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Lift tall, opening in that back hip. And we're sending opposite arm forwards. Focus on the navel to help you balance the center of you. And we're going to come down to stretch now. Just rocking the knees from side to side to really let go in the hips, but also to stretch the adductors that you've just been working, and massage your seat. So just rocking motion. And stretching here by folding ankle to knee. If this is uncomfortable, you can always just cradle the lower leg. The more you push the kneecap down, the more you'll stretch all the way down into the seat. And release down. We're going to come back onto the mat, but lying down this time in a elbow up sunbathing position. And we really want to place the back foot as close as you can towards the front leg and rotate the front leg as much as possible. Push that back hip forwards. And we're going to lift. This is all for the inside thigh. Lift and rotate the ankle, so really isolate there. And now gentle pulses. Try and keep the elbow directly underneath the shoulder, and that front arm is just to stop you rolling forwards. We bend the knee and extend the leg up. You want to lead this movement with the heel. The more you rotate the leg and lead with the heel, the more you will isolate the inside thigh. So we inhale and lift, and we exhale, engage the abs as we draw the knee in. Inhale, lift. Use the abs now, because there's space there to get an ab workout as well. Keep allowing the back knee to face the ceiling so that it doesn't fall forwards. And lengthening it, just to rest briefly, lift. Here we go, we're just going to do another set of these. So keep pushing and rolling that back hip forwards. Lengthen, inhale, exhale. Point the toes, exhale. You can press down into that back foot. At this stage, inhale, exhale. Lift. Keep going. And rest out. We're going to come up to sitting and stretch in a butterfly stretch. Make sure the back is really nice and straight here. If you need to, you can always place your hands behind the back to support you if you don't feel that your back is straight enough, and just allow the hips to fall. Other side. So elbow underneath shoulder, hips forward, lifting and rotating the ankle. Always good to give that ankle a rotation before you start pointing or flexing, so the synovial fluid pumps around, makes it more lubricant there. Lifting, lowering. Lead with the heel, so you keep rotating the hips forward. Exhale as you flex, inhale as you lengthen. You'll want to sit back into the back hip, but you want to keep pushing that hip forwards. That's the constant challenge. Exhale, and you should start to be feeling a small burning that will get more intense. Lifting. Keep trying to make the range of movement bigger each time. Exhale. Heel leading the movement. Well done. And stretching up tall. Hold the ankles or place the hands behind the back so that you can straighten the spine tall. You can always press down the elbows into the shins if you want to develop the stretch. And fully lying onto the side, proper sunbathing position. The knees come forwards in a fetal position. Extend the top leg and rotate that hip forwards. This is for your butt and cellulite area. So we're going to place the hand in front of the rib cage. Really rotate the hip, bend the underneath leg, flex and extend. Exhaling and inhaling. This really does target and work wonders for this fat area, because you're getting a full range of movement. You're not only tensing, but you're also lengthening here, just what this area needs. Exhale, inhale, lift. Exhale, inhale. Keep going. So the kneecap's actually leading down towards the ground, and the butt is facing towards the sky. Keep rolling that top hip forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And rest momentarily. And we're going to bicycle the leg now. So you exhale, extend, flex the foot, reaching it as far back as you can without hurting the lower back. So lower back is long. Exhale, heel leads, knee leads. So you exhale as the knee comes forward. This will tone your seat and your outer thigh. Extend the legs away, flex the feet and lift up to stretch. Really good nerve stretch here. Breathing and coming down. We're going to take it up to a développé. So the foot comes to the knee and we extend the leg away. Again, don't worry about the height. The most important thing is that the leg is straight. The hips are turned out. And let's windmill them round to the other side. All the way down, sunbathing, fetal position. Lengthen the top leg. Rotate the top hip forwards. And exhale. Inhale, lift. So you'll feel the burn already because of it. The lower leg actually works quite a lot in this exercise. So although the working leg seems to be the upper leg, it's actually both. So don't be fooled that the lower leg is just being dormant. It's still getting some work. Don't forget to breathe. And try and lead with the heel as you lift. Exhale the knee to the nose. Heel leads, even though you're pointing the toes. So turning the hip in, turning the leg in. Really good cellulite buster. Keep going. It's important to do quite a few reps here, as this is an area that we need lots of work. Start the bicycle, flex the feet. Exhale, use the abdominals, heel away. You get a wonderful stretch as you take the leg back in the hip socket, so don't cut that short. Exhale, inhale, lengthen and stretch. Really, really good to really work the feet here. Dropping the toes to the floor slightly, so again the heel is leading. Well done. Lengthen the legs, inhale, lift up. Try and keep the hips forward again as you straighten and lengthen. And lying down, turning out the legs and extend and stretch. Lengthen down. And we'll just sit by crossing the left leg over the right and twisting round to the left hand side, making sure the back hand is close to the centre of the spine. And swapping over. Twisting round to the right hand side. Open the lower leg so you can allow both buttocks to sit down on the floor. And let's cross the legs in front comfortably to sit up tall. Lift up. Well done, you've finished.